Welcome to part 2 of our massive underground Minecraft base tour. I'm picking up where we left off last time down here in the cavern. This hub connects us to a lot of the different areas of the base. I'm on top of the smeltery here to give you a better view of what the area looks like. Down there is the Grand Hall. Coming down this access ladder, we get to the main floor of the smeltery. From here, we can head out towards the minecart station. You can see how far the rails stretch in either direction. Over here is the station terrace, which I plan to put some trees and a waterfall in. Let's hop in this minecart and head toward the ramparts. This ride will take a moment, so I want to explain that this world was created entirely by my dad and I in survival. No creative mode, commands, or cheats were used. We originally started this world on a Nintendo Switch, until the file size got too big for the poor tablet to handle. This has to be one of my favorite parts about our base. Being able to travel between the points of interest so quickly is just such a handy feature to have. We're almost there. Just up this ramp, and we'll be at the next station. Alright, we've arrived at the ramparts. This is the uppermost level of the base. According to our lore, this was originally an abandoned dwarven fortress that we're currently renovating. I just put in this new water feature where a single staircase used to be. A lot has changed on the ramparts terrace too. We have a brand new spillover waterfall from the garden. Also started adding more varieties of stone for a more rustic look. Over here is a new patio area that overlooks the statue. Coming up to the gardens, I've completely replaced the floor with dirt. If it doesn't grow into grass, I'll just use a Silk Touch shovel and go get some from the overworld. Now, coming up these stairs, we come to the focus of this video. The main house, the stables, and the farm. Coming into the main house, the entryway has my chests, the staircase, some furnaces, and my room, which is completely barren for right now. I just use it for a spawn point. These 4 furnaces used to be outside right here. Coming over to the chests, I just dump a bunch of stuff that I got from adventuring into them. Here's the living room. My herd of cats sits around the jukebox. The barrel above holds my music discs. I don't have too many, so I'll have to go collect some more. Along the walls are some decorations, a lantern, flower pots, and a map. Here's my upside-down dog, Dinnerbone. And finally, a brick fireplace, complete with a mantle. Coming over here to the kitchen, I have some more decorations, the dining table right here, and my Alley Liberty. I chose this name based on the librarians from the Fog Minecraft mod series. I've got some food storage here built into the wall. They store all my meat and fish. I have a cooling rack that has a cake on it. I'm not sure how old it is, so it may be kind of crusty. Up top we have more storage for bread, pie, eggs, fruit and vegetables, and some potions. On the brewing stand, I just brewed some potions of regeneration. I also have a sink with a faucet, and a cutting board, too. I also have some smokers to make cooking food easier. It may not look like it on the surface, but this kitchen actually holds a secret. Over here on this pressure plate, if you drop an item, a hidden lever below the cabinets will be revealed. Switch it, and another hatch will open. This is my treasure chest where I keep all my valuables and templates. Down this hall are 4 more rooms. To the left is a secondary storage room. I keep the door closed to keep the foxes in. I currently don't have anything in the chests. Getting the foxes in here in the first place was a huge pain in the butt. As you can see, there's just nothing stored here. It's just the fox room. Gotta make sure to close that door quick. Across the hall is the bathroom. The tub is filled with water, and the toilet even has, got a sink and a cabinet above it. Coming over here is a door that leads to nothing. And across the hall is another unused room. Currently has a bed, but I'm not sure who spawns there. Finally, at the end of the hallway, is a door that leads to this cave hall thing that I dug. Don't ask, I'm not sure why I dug it either. Goes pretty deep. I know I fully explored it in the past, but I'll have to come back. Coming to the staircase and going up, we reach the guest rooms. Now, behind this door is a monster. One that cannot be let out. Let me briefly open the door to show you. Oh, watch out! Can't let it get out. Look at how hard it's trying. Poking its beak through the door. Ugh. Over here are some more guest rooms. They currently don't have any beds or decoration. Coming down the stairs to the first basement level is a storage room. I labeled most of these chests so I'd know what's in them. I have a tendency to forget things, so this helps me remember. This chest here dumps in from the chute above. I usually just toss items that I don't need at the moment. You can see it's sort of a catch-all. Might as well just put the eggs in there. I've organized all the chests by category, like stones, dirt, nature, ores, minerals. I've also tried to color code them. I don't have too much amethyst, since I used it for the armor trim on my armor. Got a snap banner pattern and an ominous banner, but not too much else. I also keep some enchanted books in here. These have either been from mob drops, or from the enchantment table. This one has a lot on it. Coming down another level leads us to the crafting room. I just have 2 crafting tables in here. I thought I'd do more with the space, but I haven't yet. Coming back outside leads us to the stables. Here are my horses, Juan, Eduardo, and Epona. Here's the stall for my cows. And the next one has the pigs. Sheep were in here once, but I have absolutely no idea where they went. I don't have dogs or anything. And here is a massive stall for the chickens. I had to expand it 3 times the size just to hold them all. Oh, look at that, a chick hatch. And here's the rabbit pen. They all run away from me, even though I give them carrots. Over here is the llama stables. I put this massive fence up because I used to have 8 in here. But again, a lot of them disappeared. I'm just down to these 2. I think it may have something to do with the simulation distance. Over here are my donkey and mule stalls. I haven't named him yet. My donkey is Juan II. They're great for when I need to haul building supplies around the overworld. I'll show you what's behind this mysterious door in just a second. Here's a station in progress. I've currently dug out the general shape of it. I'll be connecting this tunnel to the one in the ramparts. You can tell by the iron golem standing guard that this place is pretty important. Welcome to the farm, where I grow all my crops, fruit, and vegetables. I have a storage chest here for everything that I harvest. This here was originally intended to be a massive hopper pipe system that I would have dropped items into, and it would have carried it to a larger storage room back in the cavern. I didn't realize the simulation distance was so limited, so it never would have worked out the way I intended to. Over here is a lever that would have hidden the hatch. Here's the wheat field. I have 2 of those. Water runs down from the walls and into the ground to water the crops. Over here is an automated sugarcane farm. As you can see, I've collected quite a bit. Here's my carrot patch. And my potato patch. These lanterns were meticulously placed to optimize growth and lighting coverage. Over here is my berry patch. Have to be careful in here. Don't want to get stuck by the thorns. Finally, over here's my beetroot patch. These 2 spots never want to grow for some reason. Built into the walls are dedicated greenhouses for melons and pumpkins. Here's the melon patch. And over here's the pumpkin patch. They've all grown rather nicely. These are quite a pain to engineer. Finally, over here is one of my favorite parts of the base. If it looks like a cabin, you'd be right. The water flows in front of it, and I even put some lily pads out front. Welcome to the farmhouse. This is a little passion project I wanted to make this underground base feel a little bit more cozy. It's a nice contrast from the stone, don't you think? I'm really proud of this roof and the wood lattice work up there. Here's the meeting table where my friends and I can gather to discuss where we're going to go or what we're going to do. Behind us are a pool and billiards table. Over here's another jukebox. I'll put some shelves here and hold some music discs. You may notice that some of the trapdoors are gone from around the edges. This is because a creeper snuck up on me after it spawned inside there. I really need to get some lighting in it. Over here is the grand fireplace. I put some chairs and a big sofa right in front. It's one of my favorite spots to relax and play some music. This took a lot of wood and a lot of stone to create. I have some armor sets there on display, displaying each type of tool. Over here are some functional bookshelves, where I hold my excess enchanted books. Finally, towards the front of the farm, we get to the ecological simulation zone. This is an artificial forest biome that I created underground to house a whole bunch of animals, as if it were the overworld. You can see some excess ore and some granite up there on the roof. I have some beehives, lots of flowers. I get lots of eggs. Those shears back there are for my sheep, which I forgot I actually put in here. This is where they went. Mystery solved. I have some hay bales up here for them to eat, even though they don't really eat them. It was pretty tough getting all this grass to grow down here. but it was worth it. I think the look turned out great. I also have a pond in here with some sugarcane growing around it. Back in the back, I'm going to have a simulated desert zone where I'm going to grow some cactus. This is my frog, Jeremy. Bringing him down here took quite a while. Hello, Jeremy. Oh, there he goes. Overall, I'm really happy with how this area turned out. And of course, there's still lots of room to grow. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this, we have a lot more videos in this series to come, so please like and subscribe if you don't want to miss new videos.